Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's a look at the schedule for Kansas City on Wednesday and then on Friday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in at the two-guard spot. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
To the inside. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so Kansas City now. And that one drops. Doncic has got the first basket of the game for Kansas City. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so Kansas City now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holmgren. Again, Los Angeles.
That's a pretty quick trigger from the big man as Chet squeezes one off.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves right side. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. The rebound by Steven Adams. And so Doncic will bring it up for Kansas City.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Now Wallace. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Reeves outside. Five to shoot. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Williams scanning the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Adams. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Matthews, he's checked in for Connect. And it's Shake Milton in for Luka Doncic. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Caruso kicks to Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Reeves with the screen on Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Hachimura finds Reeves. Over Wallace. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Here's the three. Drains the three-pointer.
What a confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting his shot right up and in.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kansas City shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That free throw missing.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. Kansas City also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. That one is no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Holmgren. Good, nice job down low. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game. Now Milton. Pass to Doncic. Nice defense from Wallace. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Kansas City trails by 5. Alex Caruso out there with Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at center. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. And for Kansas City, we've got Rui Hachimura. Doncic out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Matthews in at the small forward. Caruso, no good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Kansas City. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Holmgren finds Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Here's Holmgren. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And here is Wallace after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Dort against Milton. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Los Angeles leading by 5. Wiggins with it. Matthews covering. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Holmgren with it. Fires the three. Milton grabs the board. Hachimura down low. Defended by Holmgren. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
Kansas City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Hachimura. And Los Angeles with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. Hachimura hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Williams. It's deflected. Reeves against Williams. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Doncic. Los Angeles making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Kansas City also with a sub. Adams checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And that sends Jalen Williams to the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Luka Doncic.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package and swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Fifth on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from three.
Vanderbilt finds Adams. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Pass to Reeves. Over Wallace. And Kansas City misses again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
The first free throw is good. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. No scoring in this one. Pass to Milton. Out to the right wing. Here's Vanderbilt. And Kansas City misses again. Los Angeles leading by 6. Wiggins with it. Gwinnett picks him up. Wiggins kicks to Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Milton. Shot clock at 6. Reeves the pass to Milton. Sinks the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. That one no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Williams inside. It's deflected. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milton the pass to Reeves. to Milton. Reeves with the screen for Milton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Milton, no good. Here's Wiggins, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles leads by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Some real doozies on that list. Which are you looking forward to, Shaq?
I'd rather not say, Ernie. I don't want to make the other teams feel left out.
You know, come on, AJ. It's like children. You can't pick favorites.
The level of caring and sensitivity on this set, it's never been higher. Either that, or we're just taking this segment off. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for Kansas City.
Shooting below 35%, unacceptable. Makes the game closer than it needs to be. But also, credit the defense they were facing.
Yeah, staying connected to shooters, trying to contest everything. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kansas City trails by 5. We've got Lou Dort. Holmgren is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Reeves against Dort. Reeves can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. Adams outside. Pass to connect. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Kansas City. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Reeves. Defended by Dort. Doncic feeling it out. The shot that time not on target. Los Angeles leading by 5. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to connect. Now Doncic lets it go from deep. Connect. No good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Hachimura is checked in for Kansas City. Now here's Williams. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Ball's knocked loose. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Misses the three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Dort. Dort's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic bounce pass. Dort against Reeves. Shoots the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Offline from the top of the key. Kansas City trails by 12. Holmgren with the steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Connect. And here's Reeves outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hartenstein against Adams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Finney Smith, still yet to score.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Waltz. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a confident drive from Rui, just crashing into the defense and making sure that whistle.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 13. Caruso finds Wallace. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. For three, Holmgren. Rebounded by Kansas City.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Reeves outside. Clock at 6. From the high post. The shot off that time. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for Kansas City, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Matthews out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for Los Angeles, Payson Wallace, shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pass to Williams. Out to Wallace. There's the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Matthews. Back to Milton. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Matthews. The 3. Here's Finney-Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Good D by Matthews.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Doncic. The 3 ball. Wiggins with the rebound. Now here's Wallace. Back to Wiggins. Offline with his 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Good on the triple. Wallace has got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Williams. And then for Kansas City, Christian Wood comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for Matthews. And so Doncic will bring it up for Kansas City. It's an 18-point game. Wood against Hartenstein. Connect. Drops in the tray.
and helping his team however he can. Wood with a great pass.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. And Los Angeles leads by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Connect. No good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside. Wood covering.
Kansas City foul. Christian Wood.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
2 shots. Los Angeles calls timeout. It's time for dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Luka Doncic's miss. Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. Kansas City trails by 18. Reeves left side. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. All free throws good from Doncic. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots,
It really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chet Holmgren.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Williams can't hit. Doncic against Holmgren. Vanderbilt misses. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. They're holding in the same spot, looking to climb the rankings.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've stuck to the plan in the early going, playing their style of basketball, and they're proving to everyone they have the potential to get even better.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for Kansas City, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Green, and it's Connect in at the 3 slot. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
And so it's Kansas City with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Green, a screen, and it's Reeves with the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they eked that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Here's Connect, following the score by Los Angeles. Doncic with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Hartenstein pulls it in. Dort with it, picked up by Reeves. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Vanderbilt inside. Holmgren's there. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet it.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Holmgren. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander from downtown, and the rebound goes to Kansas City.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Kansas City. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Williams. Up and in from the low block.
I'd say at this point, we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Los Angeles, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by 4. Reeves finds Doncic. No good with the triple.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Williams. The 3 is up. And Reeves pulls it down. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Here's Reeves, puts it up off the inbound. Good D by Wallace.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. The floater. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
And here's Reeves outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Kansas City foul call. Christian Wood. First personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Aaron Wiggins at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Doncic is checked in for Kansas City. Wiggins drops them both. For Kansas City, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Wood. Adams with the ball. Milton surveys the floor. Clock at 6. Here's Wood. He's covered by Holmgren. Wood misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Caruso outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Puts up a deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles leading by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Holmgren is out there with Williams. It's Aaron Wiggins, then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Los Angeles leading by 3. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. From the arc. Another miss by Doncic.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Wiggins. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Outside Milton. Doncic on the wing. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Caruso, pass to Holmgren. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
The first one falls, and Kansas City making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Williams drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Adams with a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Matthews. For Kansas City, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
Kansas City shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Green's checked in for Kansas City. Connect comes in for Matthews. Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. so he can't get either to fall. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
And he drops it first. Matthews, he's checked in for Adams. He's off on the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Milton. And there's a pick. Shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. Milton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Make some noise for your Kansas City dancers. And that is your Kansas City dancers.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Trailing by 4. Pass to Matthews. And here's Connect outside. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
They set a pick. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Over Dort. And Kansas City misses again.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Chet from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
On the wing, Milton. Watched by Wallace. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got his second bucket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, these two teams just faced off. It's the second game of this mini-series.
Yeah, I mean, we first saw a lot of these back in the 21-22 season, and they were added in a way to reduce travel. You know, I like them. They give you a playoff feel with the game-to-game adjustments that I love.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Kansas City. Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Tipped away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. For Kansas City, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Milton. Here's Reeves. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Pass to Connect. Back to Vanderbilt. Launches a three, and it's Connect missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Milton. Back to Green. Here's Connect. From 10 feet away. Wallace pulls it in.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. Green covering. Green against Williams. Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Outside, Green from deep. Reeves. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for Los Angeles.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
Yo, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You look at Los Angeles, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Kansas City shooting 35% so far in this one. They've got Luka Doncic. Draymond Green is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Los Angeles leading by 10. And Doris, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
And for Los Angeles, they've got Williams, Lugens Dort out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Holmgren in at the power forward. Doncic on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside Reeves. From outside the arc. They get it again. Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Driving in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Los Angeles, second.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Kansas City. It's a 10-point game. Doncic outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
And here's Hartenstein. Williams from long range. Nails it from three. Williams has got 5.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Right wing. Hartenstein finds Williams. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams up top. He's got 5. Great positioning on the putback. And Los Angeles leads by 9.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Outside Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Green with a screen on Dort. Doncic with it. The 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Williams. From 13 feet, down it goes. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Now Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Down low. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the game.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Adams checked in for Kansas City. Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. .149 left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
For Kansas City, Christian Wood is checked in for Green. And Milton subbed in for Doncic.
Substitution for Kansas City. Christian Wood. Shake Milton.
Minute 32 left in the third. Milton passes to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. And Kansas City misses again.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Wallace. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Outside Reeves. Pass to Milton. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Reeves. Out to Wood. The three. Here's Adams. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pass to Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And Kansas City making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The free throw drops for Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Matthews. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Holmgren. 10 points for him. From about 19. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Luka Doncic, Christian Wood out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Matthews in at the small forward position. Now here's Milton, pass to Wood, to the wing, right side. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Williams with it. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. The kick out to Williams. 4-3, fires in the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic outside. Down low, Adams. This is the baby hook. Los Angeles leading by 16. Wiggins passes to Williams. Ooh, poked away. Here's Matthews, pounded by Wiggins. Outside Milton. There's the triple. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Wood, a screen on Williams. Adams with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. And it's Adams missing. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Now here's Williams. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Matthews. Pass to Wood. Outside Milton for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Unloads from 13. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now. For Kansas City, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Milton passes to Doncic. Here's Matthews. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Make some noise for your Kansas City Dancer.
A big group substitution here for Kansas City. Green's checked in for Adams. Vanderbilt comes in for Christian Wood. Connects checked in for Matthews. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Milton. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with a bucket. And Los Angeles leads by 16.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And that one's good. Connect.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And it's Dort with the ball for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 13. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Doncic with the bucket. So it's Los Angeles now. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Now Wallace. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Wallace misses. And Kansas City with possession. They trail by 14. The three ball. And it's Doncic missing. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Wallace. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. And it's Vincent off the drive. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Lou Dort out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 slot. And for Boston, they've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Porzingis. Jaylen Brown out there with White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's White. Back to Tatum. They get it back. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys,
thanks so much, David.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jalen Williams at the line for 1.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good on the three-point shot.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. Williams for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Cranes the three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dort passes to Holmgren. It's not going to go for him. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Pass to Tatum. Off target with his 3.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Boston trails by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown.
Great showing for him last season. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to White. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Tatum. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. He's covered by Brown. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And taken away by Brown. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Now here's White. 12 points his last outing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Wiggins is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Left side, Williams. That three off the mark. Boston trails by 4. Pass to Davison. Here's Sensabaugh. Drummond with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Here's Davison. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Shoots over Brown. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Drops in the tray. Porzingis has got 5.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps. The 7-footer knocking down threes.
Bounce pass Wallace. Nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles leads by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Drummond. Campbell is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
At the top of the key, Wallace. Where there's a lot of emphasis on 3-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Takes the 13-footer, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Both teams will make substitutions. Los Angeles leading by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Up top, Tatum. Wallace covering. And so Boston again turning it over. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic. And then on Monday.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And looking at the numbers for Tatum, he's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Here's Davison. Still without a basket. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Davison. Tatum a screen. Here's the three. Davison can't hit. On the wing, Wallace. Now Holmgren. Back to Wallace. There's the three. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston trails by 5.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points last game. A nice shot by Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Wallace the pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. And here is Los Angeles now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Williams. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Clock at 6. The three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Williams up on top. Over White. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. Boston, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 4. There's Williams. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. Out to White. Tatum a screen. White, good. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. He can't get that one. Good D by Williams.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for two. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings. Guys, I heard that some of our production crew has been ranking us behind our backs.
I gotta be number one. I'm by far the easiest to work with. I'm drama-free.
No way, it has to be me, because I got the biggest heart. Y'all love me, right? Say it.
Let's just forget I even brought it up. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for Los Angeles.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, so cool in
here. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hartenstein is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside.
Boston foul. Kristaps Porzingis.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Boston trails by 9. Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum looking around. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Brown. Williams gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. That one on Williams. For Boston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Jaylen Brown, 1 shot.
Brown no good on the free throw.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Brown against Williams. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Get down to 6. That one coming from Brown.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for White. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 12 points per game. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown the pass to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the 1, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Drills it from outside.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Tatum finds White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. No good with the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holmgren sets the screen for Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the steal. There's 1:59 left here in the 3rd quarter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jason Wallace comes in for George. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for three. Los Angeles with another miss. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
1:12 left to play in the third. Down low. Wallace covering. And it's Brown missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Hartenstein finds Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet move. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Brown. He has 5. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Wallace.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Walsh. Pass to Brown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Wallace. Made him out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wallace outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Wallace has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles. Pass to Tatum. Now Drummond. Here's Conley, defended by Dort. Here's Sensabaugh. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Holmgren against Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren. Right side, Williams to the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Boston trails by 12. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Tatum. A shot off that time. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Holmgren. The shot's good.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Get a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chet Holmgren.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren with it. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Now Hartenstein puts it up. Holmgren can't hit. Outside Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flagler. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And how about we check the numbers for Domantas Sabonis?
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Looking at the starting 5 for Oakland. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in a 2-guard. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now, here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes, and he buries his first look.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
LaVine surveys the D. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. Sabonis' shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that one falls for Hartenstein. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's LaVine. 9 points in his last outing. Aldama outside. Here's Ellis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Keon Ellis at the line for 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Wallace. And so far he's averaging 7 points a game. Hartenstein.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Outside Levine. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Here's Ellis. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Launches it. Hartenstein pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Wiggins passes to Williams. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Williams. Hartenstein's got 6.
I just love the ball move.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oakland. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Ball coming.
Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Blocked.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And he comes up with a bucket. 7 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Levine. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oakland with a rebound.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Levine, still without a bucket. A shot to stop the run. Dort up top, just 5 to shoot. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Pass to Williams. And the layup falls.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Aldama. On the wing, Levine. Watched by Wallace. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This is the first they're seeing of Oakland.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Levine. Wallace pulls it in.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here is DeRozan. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And another miss by Oakland. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Malik Monk. Alex Caruso is out there with Williams. And it's Jang in at the 4. DeRozan double team. Carter from outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Carter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for Oakland, Keegan Murray is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carter in at the point. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jang passes to Caruso. Monk for 3. Oakland with a rebound. Outside Carter. DeRozan down low. He's guarded by Caruso. Murray for 3. Jang pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Caruso. Poke loose. Shots blocked.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Now Valanciunas. Back to Carter. Outside Murray. Dort outside. DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's DeRozan missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Jang. Uses the glass on the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 11. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Graham. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. 5th on the list, Domantas Sabonis.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Ellis. There's the triple. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Oh, got that one up quick. Monk's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Oakland. They trail by 14. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
Oakland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. DeRozan hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. It's Monk on the wing. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Murray finds DeRozan. Back to Murray. DeRozan right side. And another miss by Oakland.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Monk. And a nice finish on the layup. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Dort outside. Back to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half of this game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Ellis. Sabonis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Los Angeles. Wiggins comes in for Caruso, and Williams is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. LaRavia is checked in for Oakland. Zach LaVine comes in for Dort. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Monk. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. Oakland with a rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. LaVine passes to Ellis. 29 seconds left in the first half.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
LaVine with it. Yet to see a basket. With 4 on the clock. That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Levine. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Los Angeles leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against Houston, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Here's DeRozan, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Los Angeles, second.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
DeRozan hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Driving inside, and rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Up top, Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Williams. Williams against DeRozan. Some solid defense from Williams. Los Angeles shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. From the arc. And another miss by Oakland.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Wallace Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with it. Defended by DeRozan. Fades away. And that one hits the back iron. For Oakland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Levine. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Levine tenacious inside.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Wiggins outside. Hartenstein passes to Wiggins. Back to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Nice D from Sabonis.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Aldama outside. Launches it from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Los Angeles making a change here. Monk's checked in.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
For Oakland, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. Let's take a quick peek at the point guards who have been extremely disruptive defensively. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risk. They do all of that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
Now here's Sabonis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Levine for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Ellis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Los Angeles leading by 10. To the left side wing. Hartenstein passes to Monk. No good on the triple. For Oakland, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Levine. Aldama outside, puts up a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
On the wing, Levine. Monk covers. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Give him 8.
Now, you can't expect DeRozan to back off, especially just because of some contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Wallace. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. .125 left in the third quarter here. Outside, Williams. Pass to Topic. And here is Williams. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Levine passes to Valanciunas. Now DeRozan. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside Levine. 6 on the shot clock. There's the... Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Topic. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. For Oakland, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Oakland making a switch here. LaRavia's checked in.
Oakland, number 33, Jake LaRavia.
Valanciunas passes to LaRavia. Here's Dort. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. Dort's got 5 now.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Murray. 1 second left. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for Oakland, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Keegan Murray is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Ellis in at the 1.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Ellis passes to Murray. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oakland shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Sabonis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The three is up. Shot clock at 5. Ellis's shot is off.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Blocked. Murray with it. Caruso covers. Murray passes to Sabonis. Misses the three. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Ellis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Sabonis finds Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Monk. Murray for three. Williams grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Ellis. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ellis, good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Jang. Williams is checked in for Caruso, and it's Wallace in for Monk. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Williams. Back to Wallace. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Over Williams. And it's DeRozan missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins with it. Now here's Wallace. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Boy, they need something to go to.
Yes, sir! Wow! And what a dunk by Levine, looking to punish the defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Can't hit the step back Jay.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the coaching staff has been asking him, use your length.
Yep, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim.
Now here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. LaVine against Williams. Now here's LaVine. He's guarded closely. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Time call here. Oakland decides to talk it over. The home team on D. At one point, they led by 16. Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all from three-point range.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality, passing.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
For Los Angeles, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Here's Sabonis. Shot from the inbound. Outside LaVine. No good on the 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.